everyone's talking about the cloud, right? And everyone is wondering what it really, well, it depends on your level of understanding. The first level of understanding, the minimum level of understanding means people are asking me, what is the cloud? What's it all about? They have no idea what a cloud means in terms of how a computer interacts with it. There's another level of understanding where people know what a cloud is and they understand how it might fit into their enterprise situation, but they don't understand what the advantage of it is. And then there's another question, which is that for all of Apple's iOS devices like the iPad and the iPhone, Apple offers a free limited amount of storage space in the cloud. They call it the iCloud. And the question there is, what's the advantage of that? What does the iCloud offer your enterprise business, if anything? Mm-hmm. And so we're really talking about a couple of different things when we're talking about the cloud. There's Apple's iCloud, and then there's enterprise level cloud storage. There are other ways to talk about the cloud too. Many people are using enterprise level applications that are no longer on their computer. That's all stored in the cloud. Everything's stored in the cloud. And their interface to that application is typically through a browser. So they're not even using anything other than their browser on their computer. They're doing all their work, all their Excel spreadsheets, all their word processing, actually on a different computer. So the first question is really, what is the cloud? What does that mean? That's the basic level question that we have to answer. Mm-hmm. And what the cloud is really a centralized computer or a group of computers, typically a group of computers in a building located off-site. So it's not in the sky. It's in another building located probably in a large air-conditioned factory-like setting that can house hundreds or thousands of computers. So you might ask yourself, well, how many of these cloud types of installations exist around the country? And the answer is there are thousands of them. Google itself has probably 3,000 to 6,000 different factory-like locations that house Google servers. These are things that store Google search results so that when you go to Google you can find out all this information quickly. Amazon has a similar number of cloud storage facilities. Apple has now one and they're thinking of building a second one. Then Apple's storage facilities are immense. And each one of these has thousands of computers in it, and that's what the cloud is. It's a group of other computers off-site relative to where you are that stores your information and provides computing power. It provides the horsepower. So you no longer have to have that at your desk. So that's what the cloud is. It's a group of computers somewhere else. Now one of the questions is, do you want to take advantage of Apple's iCloud to store information for your enterprise level apps? And the answer is maybe, but probably not, because Apple designed their iCloud system to store small amounts of information that you need on your personal iOS device, like your iPhone or your iPad. Apple stores, for example, they will store your music collection, but they don't store your music collection as a single unit. What they actually do is take the titles of your songs and they make a little note that you own a particular song, and they don't store your song, but they know that your song is one of these that they have already stored somewhere else. Alright, so Apple is using very efficient transfer of very small amounts of information to take advantage of the cloud. If you have an enterprise level situation, you're probably storing large amounts of data in a large database, and Apple's iCloud is not very efficient at doing that. So you'll probably need to have your own server, or in fact you can contract to use clouds that are being offered by other companies without having your own server to store large amounts of information, and there are many different efficient ways to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.